What's going on, you guys? So, I heard this probably a few days ago, but for some reason, I just didn't make a video on it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But Deontay Wilder came out. He was on with Ness. You know, the Boxing Voice was in his camp. And he spoke about Dillian Whyte. Now, it makes sense. It all makes sense now why Dillian Whyte has been so obsessed with Deontay Wilder. And usually when a man has a problem with another man, a serious problem, it's usually because of money or women. And in this case, it's women. Deontay Wilder said he smashed Dillian Whyte's girl. And that's why he's so mad. You know, he gave a hint to who she could be. You know, he said she owns a whole strip or something, a whole block or something like that. She owns something. You know what I'm saying? And he said Dillian Whyte is mad because of that. So there goes that. You know, there's another storyline added to the Deontay Wilder, Dillian Whyte saga. But truth be told, you guys, as you know, I'm a Wilder fan. I'm a big Wilder fan. But he's going to have to see Dillian Whyte. He's just going to have to see this dude. You know what I'm saying? After you beat up Fury, if you can't get nothing done with the AJ fight right now, you know, at this point, we used to that. We used to the whole Wilder AJ thing not happening. So if it ain't going to happen, it just ain't going to happen at this time. But in the meantime, if Tyson Fury don't want to come from a rematch, let's just say hypothetically Wilder wins, you know, and Tyson Fury don't want to go through with the rematch. He don't want to, he may retire from the sport because, let's be honest, Tyson Fury talking like he's ready to walk away anyway. So if he ends up not following through with the trilogy, the rubber match, fight Dillian Whyte. Fight Dillian Whyte. Yes, I'm not against him fighting Dillian Whyte at all. I'm not one of these weirdo fanboys who I'm a boxing fan first. And even though Wilder is one of my favorite fighters, I do want to see him fight Dillian Whyte. I do believe he needs to go ahead and get that rivalry out the way. He needs to put Dillian Whyte out of his misery. And I believe he will do so. And I think I think the fight has built up a decent storyline. Even though nobody here in America quite knows Dillian Whyte because he's just be honest, he done everything in his power to not really come here to fight anybody, you know. And I think that's his biggest problem. Like, nobody knows who you are, bro. So now it's a situation to where if Wilder do take a fight with Dillian Whyte, in order for it to really even make sense, well, let me take that back. Let me hold up real quick, because if Wilder knocks out Fury, he's the man. Okay, so Dillian Whyte will have to bring his monkey ass over here to America to fight. However, that fight will be huge in the UK regardless. It'll sell out. It will sell out in the UK. Let's just be honest, people. It may not sell out here in America, but it definitely will sell out over there. You know what I'm saying? So Dillian Whyte, he does have somewhat of a name in the UK. He don't have no name here at all. Wilder has a name in the UK and in America. You know what I'm saying? For what it's worth. He may not be the biggest name or a household name quite yet, but he's known amongst boxer fans in both America and in the United Kingdom. Nobody here in America knows who Dillian Whyte is at all, whatsoever. So Dillian Whyte needs to just play his position. Really, if he truly wanted to fight Wilder, though, people, he would have did whatever it took to fight him. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch a man's actions. Like Terrence Crawford, for example. And I don't mean to bring this Bud into this, but I'm just using him for a quick example. But when the Errol Spence situation, everybody said, oh, he needs to say Spence's name. He needs to do this. He needs to go get a belt. Terrence Crawford did literally everything people asked of him, bro. He literally did everything the fans and the media and whoever else asked. He literally done it. He came out of his shell more. He's being more sociable with the fans and the media. He's you know, increasing his profile. You know, he's actually calling Spence's name now. He actually confronted Spence. You know what I'm saying? He went out there and got a belt. You know, Keith Thurman said, oh, well, after they beat Jeff Horn, you know what I'm saying? They said he needed to fight a guy like Amir Khan. He went out there and fought a guy like Amir Khan. And still nothing. You know what I'm saying? He did everything everybody asked. But Dillian Whyte, he ain't done shit. He ain't fight Dominic Breazeale when the Breazeale said, hey, I'll fight you for this shot. You know, I put my belt on line. We fight for that spot to fight Wilder. Like, real fighter. Shout out to Dominic Breazeale, man. I was super critical of the guy because of the beef he had with Wilder. I was being a fanboy. I'm not going to lie. I was being a fanboy for Wilder. But shout out to Dillian Whyte. I mean, not Dillian Whyte, but Dominic Breazeale, man. The dude, he may not be the most skilled guy or anything like that, but the dude, he has heart. You know what I'm saying? He followed up with everything. You know what I'm saying? He followed up with fighting Wilder. He didn't come out scared. He went out there. He got knocked the fuck out. But hey, that's the name of the game. So I got a different kind of respect for Dominic Breazeale right now. You know what I'm saying? Because he do move like a real fighter. You know what I'm saying? But Dillian Whyte, he didn't want to take that fight. He didn't want to fight Luis Ortiz. They call him old, talk shit, but then he didn't want to fight him. So what's really good, bro? He ain't really trying to do nothing to get the fight. Then he failed a drug test. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's this dude on, bro? But the storyline behind it is starting to get bigger now. It got a little bit more interesting now, if that's your thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Wilder was smashing his girl, and that makes sense to why Dillian Whyte has been so obsessed, you know, just hell-bent on just destroying Deontay Wilder's name. It may not even be a situation where he even really wants to fight Wilder. He just wants to just destroy him any kind of way he can. And he just can't really find anything. Talking about, I'm going to release WBC documents. Wilder, man, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that Wilder needs to fight this guy. I want to see the fight. I want to see Wilder put Dillian Whyte out of his misery. Just put him out of his misery. You know what I'm saying? It has a storyline built up. Dillian Whyte talks a lot of trash. You know what I'm saying? He act like he wants to smoke. We're going to see if he really wants it. But yeah, man, tell me what you guys think. Deontay Wilder said he smashed Dillian Whyte's girl, and that's why he's mad. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.